Hi, I'm Aaron, and over the next few minutes, I'm going to tear down all the walls to reveal some extremely outrageous, illogical, and even downright brutal tactics to trigger so much love in a man that he will find you to be the most tempting and irresistible woman he's ever come across. And as outrageous as it sounds right now, this will all happen when you activate the secret pleasure centers in his brain. Activating these pleasure centers will trigger off bombs of absolute delight within any man's mind, body, and soul, and will push any man to experience absolute peak levels of love and attraction for you. This process is so damn powerful that it will cement you so deeply in his mind that he will find himself floating in a never-ending stream of joy at the very thought of you. This will give you the power to make any man feel such an intensity of love for you that it will appear to be beyond the boundaries of sanity. But before I go any further, I must give you an extreme warning. So please listen to this very, very carefully. As you watch this short presentation, you will experience a variety of feelings, some really good and some a little bad. You will hear things that will absolutely thrill you to bits, and you will also hear things which will shock your senses a little. Honestly, what I've revealed in this presentation is really weird, strange, and extremely controversial. Honestly, this could really piss off a lot of men. Therefore, I don't know how long I can keep this online. Therefore, you must watch this right now, and at this very moment, because if you leave this page and come back later, this video might not be online anymore. Okay, now that I have your complete attention, I want you to imagine something for a second. Imagine being able to create an intoxicating feeling within any man's mind, which will force him to feel mad urges to do loving things for you over and over again. An urge so intense that any man will almost beg you to take advantage of him and will feel absolutely amazing in the process. In fact, let me tell you something even more amazing. The same man who once found you to be plain, boring, and even unattractive or ugly will now find you to be an exceptionally beautiful, super smart, and irresistibly sexy woman who he only ever thought could exist in his dreams. This same man who used to find his mind congested with intense doubts and fears at the very idea of commitment will now feel such monstrous proportions of desire for you that he will not only want to marry you, but will literally wish to trap you and keep you close to him for as long as possible. He will find himself needing to have a lot more of you than ever before. I can bet that your eyes will widen with a shocking sense of astonishment when the same man who once treated you like dirt and broke up with you for someone else will suddenly find himself filled with a painful level of guilt and frustration for ever letting you go. You must be thinking that this sounds a little bizarre. Yes, I shamelessly admit, this does sound a little over the top right now. But if you stay to the very end of this presentation and follow the advice I'll share, you will find yourself enjoying an almost unfair power over men and will be able to make any man feel practically wired to you. And this process is so darn easy that you will cringe on the inside for not having discovered this earlier. Now, you must be thinking, alright, I've heard enough. How can you be so confident that what you're talking about actually works? And if it does, what is it? Not only am I going to give you solid proof that this stuff works ridiculously well, but I'll show you exactly how to do it within this very presentation.